Imagine having just 70 cents in one account and $2.26 in another. How would you survive? How would you face life when everything seems stacked against you? Today, you're going to hear a story that will change how you look at money, struggle, and freedom. Welcome to Munia Finance Channel. Every night, his parents ask the same question. "Son, did you find a job yet?" And with his head bowed in shame, he would whisper, "No, still looking." For 2 months, Grant sent his resume to more than 200 companies. He worked tirelessly day and night, but not a single call came back. He felt invisible, like the world had moved on without him. One evening, overwhelmed by frustration, he went to an empty field and lay down, staring at the sky. Questions swirled in his mind. I went to a good university. I got good grades. Why am I here? Memories of his father's advice came flooding back. Take a job, even if you don't like it. You'll get used to it. Grant had followed it, taking a high-paying job he didn't enjoy just because his father believed it was the right path. Yet here he was, bank account nearly empty, unemployed, and feeling like a complete failure. Meanwhile, many of his friends, some of whom hadn't even worked as hard academically, were doing far better. Some ran their own businesses, others were settled in stable jobs. Grant depended on his parents, and it stung. At that moment, he decided enough was enough. He set a bold goal for himself, at least $1 million in his account. Financial freedom wasn't optional anymore. But how would he get there? The path wasn't clear. Still, Grant refused to give up. For the next 5 years, he worked relentlessly. He read every personal finance book he could find. He absorbed knowledge on how to manage money, how to grow it, how to invest it wisely. He took any job he could find, from small gigs to more stable positions, learning everything along the way. Jobs alone weren't enough, so he started 2 companies. Many times he failed, many times he lost money, but he didn't stop. Slowly, through relentless effort, he began to see progress. After 5 years of dedication, he had accumulated over $1 million. That was just the beginning. Now he aimed higher, envisioning $10 million, not for himself alone, but to help others achieve financial freedom too. Grant documented every step in his book, Financial Freedom, a proven path to all the money you will ever need. In it, he shared the practical journey, showing how anyone could move from struggle to financial control. According to Grant, there are 7 key stages to financial freedom. The first stage is clarity. Before starting your journey, you must know exactly how much money you need. For instance, if you need $50,000 a month to live comfortably, your annual requirement is $600,000. Multiply that for 10, 20, or 30 years, and suddenly your number is crystal clear. Without clarity, your journey is blind, like shooting arrows in the dark. Next is self-sufficiency. You reach a point where you earn enough to cover your own expenses without needing help. Even if it seems small, this is the first victory. Money stops being a stress of stress and starts being a tool. The third stage is breathing room. Now you have a little extra set aside. In emergencies, you can cover at least 1 month's expenses without panic. It's small comfort, but a critical step toward financial freedom. The fourth stage is stability. All debts are cleared, credit cards, loans, and you have at least 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund. For the first time, you feel the ground beneath your feet. A sense of financial security starts to settle in. Stage 5 is flexibility. With the next 2 years' expenses safely secured, decisions are no longer forced. Your life now runs on your terms. Financial freedom truly starts to feel real here. Stage 6 is financial independence. This is where Grant reached in just 5 years. Investments grow enough to cover everyday expenses without relying on a job. You work not for money, but because you want to, pursuing passion projects and interests. Full control, full freedom. Finally, stage 7 is abundance. Here, money is no longer a concern. You can live life to the fullest. Travel, pursue hobbies, enjoy time with loved ones, all without financial stress. Real financial freedom means money works for you while you enjoy life. Grant also shares practical tips to accelerate your journey. Value your time, understand your numbers, use compounding, start side income, and master selling. He emphasizes that even small steps, consistently applied, can lead to massive results over time. Grant's story proves that even from zero, financial freedom is possible with focus, learning, and persistence. No matter how low you start, with the right mindset, direction, and action, you can take control of your money and your life. So take action today. Don't waste time. Small steps now will lead to major results later. If you want your money to work for you and your dreams to come true, start today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss more tips, tricks, and stories about achieving financial freedom.